Did have a little volume in the top. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I'm starting a little early because I'm ending a little early because it's Friday and I have things to do. I have some things I have to go and get for my little house. So I'm going to kind of start early and end early. And my mom is sleeping, so got a little free time. The bud flowers. Flowers. Morning, morning, morning. Morning. See how I look with these on. Hey, Eric. How you doing, Eric? Welcome to my live chat, Eric. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Ruby, and you all are welcome. Welcome, Bud Files. Welcome, Eric. Thank you for the roses, my love. My dear, dear friend. Thank you for the roses. They're beautiful. Hey, Kay Reeves. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Hello, Miss Ruby Gems. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, gamer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat, everybody. You know it's always story time. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. And for all the new ones that are here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, share, and hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. Happy Friday, everybody. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Bud Fowles. Welcome, Eric. Welcome, Kay Reeves. Welcome, June Ruby Gems. Welcome, Nakasha Gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Captain is in the house. Sarge is in the house. Oh, you guys are amazing. You all are so amazing. No matter what time I come in, you all show up. That just thrills my life. It's like y'all put a big, you go girl in my life. I really appreciate that. It's been a pretty good day so far since I gotten off from work. I've went to the grocery store and did a little shopping. I still got some stuff to do. I got to go get some more things for my little house. Thank you. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have to work tonight. My Ruby, your friend is trying to find your channel. What channel name you got it on? Miss Ruby's _ exploring life. Miss Ruby's _ exploring life. Some of the back channels might be Mama Ruby 57 or Jada Fitzgerald 984 on TikTok and Instagram. My grandkids did these channels for me. I just show up. Some of them I can't even remember. But I do know I did my own. I think one of them is even Jada Baby. Jada. But this one is mine. It's Miss Ruby's RUBY with a hyphen S, Rubies. And then it's got the little line _ exploring life. Because I like to explore and I like the story time. And I tell stories of things that I've experienced and it has explored. And adventures. She may find it under Miss Ruby's Adventures. I think I've changed it from adventures to exploring life. But if she keeps looking for Miss Ruby's exploring life _ she got to put the _ because there are other people out there using Miss Ruby's. There are a lot of Miss Ruby's YouTube channels. So I had the _ so they won't get my channel mixed up with. There are a lot of Miss Ruby's out there. Ruby's Exploring Life, Ruby's Adventures. There are some Ruby's Story Time. What is it? Something about Miss Ruby's gardening, Miss Ruby's RV living. I've seen quite a few of them out there with the name Ruby. Quite a few YouTube channels. And those ladies are doing really good. Gardening, RV, they travel. You spent all day at the London Zoo? Wow. And you had to travel to get there. Wow, that's good, Ruby. I know you're tired and worn out by now. You probably got a lot of pictures and little short videos, too. But that's good, because I know you'll be uploading them soon, and we'll get to watch them. And that'll be nice. Y'all need to watch Ruby Gem's little shorts videos. They're so educational. And there are things that we've never seen and we'll probably never see in real life. But if we watch her videos, we'll actually get to see these things. That's amazing. You just got in? Okay. Okay. Well, get situated and get settled. I'm here for the next hour. Yeah, because I got to go back out after a while. I want to get like some towels and washcloths. Hi, Patricia. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming by. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. And I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing better today. I really do. I hope you're feeling better. Miss Patricia has been unwell, you all. And we'll keep her in our prayers. And we're going to always keep Eric in our prayers. And we'll keep each other in our prayers. Because I think we all have health issues. I know I do. But welcome to the chat, Patricia. You know, it's always story time for me. And it's Friday. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, share the video, and hit the thumbs up button. And you're always welcome. Anytime you see a notification Miss Ruby's going live, you're always welcome. And a lot of times, we chit-chat with each other and we do story time. And I answer any questions that are not too personal. And I tell you all about what it's like living in America, in North Carolina, near the mountains, and the lakes, and the farms, and the rivers, and the creeks, and all the foxes, and possums, and raccoons, and rabbits, and gooselings, and everything that comes by, the birds. And I seen another big yellow cat. And I know one got hit by a car, but they say cats have 9 lives. And when I seen that other cat, I'm like, wait a minute. I buried a big yellow cat. Now, hold up, wait a minute. Did that cat come back? Do they really have 9 lives? Somebody tell me, please, because I could have sworn I buried that cat. I saw a cat look just like that cat. Well, I guess when they make one, they make many more, but that cat looked like the same. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to myself. But honest to goodness, the cat that just walked through my yard the other day looked like the cat I put in the ground the other day. Oh well, maybe it's come back to life. Tell a story? Okay, that was one of them. A cat got 9 lives, and I believe it because I just seen that cat again. If it's not the same cat, it's one just like it. But I know there's probably many more the same, but I don't know. I've buried cats before, and a couple of days or a couple of weeks later, I saw a cat just like that cat. But before that cat died, I never saw the other cat. And then after that cat died, a couple of days later, there's that cat again, or one just like it. Now, where did you come from? Why didn't you come around when the other cat was there? Now you're back, and I buried you. Hey, this is something weird going on in America. These cats, I do believe they got 9 lives. I never saw 2 big yellow cats. I only saw one. When one got buried, a week later, another one came out, walking the same path, walked right through my yard. And I'm like, maybe I should go check the grave to see if that cat is still there. Sorry, tell your day. Oh, okay. I think I might need to go check that grave. And if that cat is not in that grave, oh boy, strange things are happening. Yeah, yeah. Strange things are happening. I almost don't want to go, but curiosity is going to make me go check that grave. Yeah, I'm going to have to go check it. I got to do it. I got to do it. And if that cat is not there, there's no way nobody's going to ever convince me again that cats don't have 9 lives, because I'll see it for myself. Yes, this is an 18 plus on stream. YouTube guidelines. It's got to be an 18-year-old and older channel. Hello, host. Thank you. How are you, Princess Fair? Wow, it's been a minute. My channel was off for a while, but it came back about 3 months ago. And I hope you're doing well. And it's good to hear from you again, Princess Freya. I hope your channel is doing well. Hello, hello, hello. You all, this lady, Princess, she has a lot of followers. She's a very beautiful lady, and she visits people's channels and say hello, everybody. And then we go back and visit her channel. She's very, very popular. Very popular. She has a huge YouTube channel. Very popular. Thousands of people comes in on her YouTube chat. I've seen it. I've been in some of her channels. Thank you for coming by, Princess Freya. I appreciate you. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. And you're always welcome. You're always welcome. And we're doing story time. And I'm Miss Ruby's _ exploring life. And usually when I come on, if I'm not out and about or showing them birds or something, I'm sitting in my room and I'm doing story time. And all the information that I collect during the week, I save it to share with everybody. Okay, it's okay, sweetie. Thank you for coming by anyway. Okay, I know you're busy. I know you are. You have a huge channel. Everything that I experienced during the week, I save that info and I share it with everybody on YouTube, because that's why I call it story time. And eventually, my channel probably be Miss Ruby Adventures, Explorers, and Storytime. So, and I always have something to tell, like the cat. And I got to go visit that grave and see if that cat's still there. Now, I buried Brownie, and I might as well check her grave. They're out there. I'm going to check Big Goldie and see if he's still in his grave, because he walked past my yard the other day. Unless he got a twin. But I've never seen a twin before. Now, all of a sudden, there's another big gold cat. The same as the one that got hit by a car about a week ago. So I might as well. And then Brownie, she got hit a week after that. So, and they were both laying on the highway. So I buried them. I buried Goldie first, and then I went back and got Brownie. Because they were kind of torn apart. So I had to use a shovel to scrape them up, put them in a bag, and I dug a hole and put them in the ground. But you got to go close to the creek. You don't want to dig too deep because there are snakes. So I know how far to go, and it's close to my yard because my chihuahua is buried back there. I got birds, goldfish, hamster, my rabbits, and another dog. That's my graveyard back there. My own personal. Yeah, that's my own personal graveyard of my pets down through the years. I actually grew up here in this house. And I used to play back there in that backyard for years. But anyway, I have another story to tell. This man was in the grocery store this morning trying to speak to me. And I just looked him up and down and said, "Hey, how are you? Excuse me, please." And I got out of the line. He got out of the line. I went into another line. He came into that line. And I'm going to say, "Oh, okay, he's going to be a menace." So I turned around and said, "Sir, excuse me, but I think you're annoying me." He said, "Ma'am, I don't mean any harm. I'm just admiring you." I said, "Following me in the store is not admiring me. You are annoying me. I'm not interested. And don't bother. Don't waste your time. I'm really not a woman. I used to be a man." And when I said that, he had whatever he had in his hand, he dropped it. He be like, he dropped it, and he walks out of the store. And the cashier said, "You at it again?" I said, "Yes, I am. I'm at it again because I don't want to be bothered." So when you turn around and say, "I used to be a man," that makes them leave you alone. It works like a charm because half of these men are narcissists, predators, pedophiles, and they're just loony, lazy, broke. Need I say more? And I don't want to be bothered. I can do bad by myself. And right now I'm doing great. If I want to talk to a man, I'll talk to Eric on YouTube. He's a good person. Other than that, please leave me alone. I'm good. I'm good. And now that I'm beginning to do live streams even more, I'm not even bored anymore. I'm okay with being okay. I'm a solo introvert. Soon I'll be a solo traveler. As soon as I get situated. I got my own tiny house on wheels. Thank you, Eric. Games. Oh, sweetie, I don't have time to even play games. I work too many hours. I'm working 12 hours Sunday. That's the beginning of the week. I got a lot of medicines to pour out. The man is going to be bringing in medicines. I got to put up narcotics. I don't have time for games. Nurses don't really do stuff like that. If we're not on the job, we're on the job at home. I take care of elderly. I'm keeping a 3-bedroom house clean and getting prepared for my own solo travels. And once I travel around a few campgrounds here in the States, I'm getting on a plane. I got to get out of the country. I need to go to the desert because you get that calmness from the desert, from working so many years on stressful jobs, being ordered around and stuff like that, you know. I was a supervisor before, but wow. Those were the worst 2 years of my life being a supervisor because you don't want to fire people, but you can't keep people on that's not doing what they're supposed to do. And you got to go by state when you, excuse me, when you're in the medical field, you have to go by state. You have to go by the government. Everybody that's under you, you're responsible for. You either do right by me or take your leave of absence. And so life is not fair. It's hard, but we do the best we can. We just take it day by day. But once I decided that I didn't want to be a supervisor anymore, my stress levels went down. And people that do supervise, I commend you. I really do. because you all got guts. I don't like that kind of stress. It makes me nervous. And it makes you have enemies. And I'm a solo person. I want to go anywhere in the world and I have haters. You're going to have haters, but I don't want an enemy. I don't want that because of something that I've done. If I got a hater, it's because they just trolls and they're hating on me because of who I am or what I am or my YouTube channel or whatever. But anyway, thank you, Ruby Gems. I got free from that out of the store this morning. But I got to go back out today because I want to put more towels and washcloths in my bathroom. I got to, I got some little dust things, air fresheners you plug in to keep it kind of fresh in there. And I got this little thing to put on the faucet so it'll make sure my water's been filtered. Even though I probably won't drink it anyway. I'm going to put a water jug with filtered water to have, you know, I have a small space, so I just want like a small water jug with filtered water in it. And I like spring water. And I got my bed made up and pillows on the bed. The bunk beds, I'm using them for clothes. I'm stacking my clothes up on the bunk bed. And up under my bed, I got a whole lot of storage. I got a lot of stuff up under there already. And up under this side of the bunk bed, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 little long plastic containers with nothing but food in it. So dried foods, canned foods, and stuff like my cake mix and stuff like that. The refrigerator is going to be mostly from my drinks, my vegetables, and my fruit. And I got 2 little hanging baskets for like my garlic and onions and potatoes. And then I got 1 more for like some bananas or a pineapple or something, you know. And I have to use Velcro. And I don't put but a little bit in each. And I haven't hung all that stuff up. But you know what I got to get? I got to get those little hooks. You hook from one end of the cabinet to the other end. So when you're traveling, your stuff won't fall out in the floor. So I've got to get that. And I'm get the stuff that you, like these little rubber thin rugs you put on the floor and you put everything on it. And when you turn, everything don't slide. It just stays in one spot. So, and I've been going out in my little house sitting all day, just meditating and looking around and coming up with ideas. And my shades pulled down, they're black, but they're still thin. I can see through them, so that's got to go. I got to have blinds so I can open them and close them. I'm going to fix that. And I want cute little curtains. My house is mostly black and white on the inside. Hi, Peace Boy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hello, how are you? And how is Kenya? How is Kenya? I think I'll get some solid white curtains. I keep getting choked for some reason. What is going on? And maybe I got a little pollen when I went outside. I've been sitting outside. Me and my mom sat outside in the back. And I had my coffee this morning. It was so relaxing. You happy to see you smile? Oh, I'm happy to see you too. And you got a new video out. And I've been sharing it. Much love to me, my son. This is my Kenyan son. His name is Peace Boy Official. He does videos. He sings. He dances. He travels. And he is young. And guess what else he's doing, everybody? He's building a house. All the little young guys in Kenya, in Africa that I know, I call him my son, I have motivated them and they listened. They sing, they dance, they are building houses. They help their families. None of them are lazy. These guys work hard. They believe in a hustle. I'm so proud of them. I don't know what to do. And they're young. They're young. And they travel. And they do videos. I'm fascinated with it. One of these days, they're going to look up and they're going to say, Miss Ruby, you made it to Kenya. Here in the flesh. One of these days, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going to be in Nairobi, Kenya soon. I want to go to Big Ben, London. I want to see London. I like these big, huge clocks they got in London. Everybody in my family say, please take pictures of those clocks. Go to the... Ruby James is going to show me around. I'm going to see the... it's where the palace is. I want to go see the part where I don't know if it's the exact place where the queen be at, but I want to go see that where the queen is. And I want to go see the Buckingham Palace. That's where we're going. Yes, I want to see that. And everybody's telling me, get those pictures, girls. I'm going to get those pictures. You know, because I've had people that I know went to London. They went to Buckingham Palace. They went to the zoo. They said they went to, it's something else, a museum. They goes to the museum. They said, whatever you do, go to Buckingham's Palace. Go on the boardwalk, wherever that's at. Ruby's going to show me. Because once I get there, it's the, what is that airport? I'll be at the airport, and then I'll get a car from the airport to my hotel. Then I'll be in touch with everybody. But when I board that plane, which probably be in March 2026, I'm going to text you, Ruben, and let you know I'm on my way. Now, I think I got one stop, because I'll be leaving from the Raleigh-Durham airport. What country is that I got to stop in? I don't think we have to. Heathrow Airport. Heathrow. I don't think so. If I go from Charlotte, I think I have to go to somewhere and then be a layover and then go to London. But if I go to Raleigh-Durham, I think they say it's a 14-hour flight. Non-stop. But I don't know. I seem like one of them said one stop. I have to check it again. But anyway, that'll be probably in March 2020, April or March 2026. So I'm going to still plan for that. In October, I think I'm just going to go right across the ocean, about 300 miles to Jamaica. They're having a big party over there, some friends of mine. So I got to go to that. I got to attend that. You know, I've been invited, and the round trip is not but $500. You can't beat that. You just pay for your luggage and your seats. And your seats is about $22 going and coming for each seat. And your luggage is probably about $100. Because I know I'm going to have everything in there but the kitchen sink. Yeah, because I just like to travel. And then eventually I'll be getting to Nairobi, Kenya. Because Nairobi, now I know I got to go to London and then to Nairobi. Or I got to go from Charlotte to New York City. And then New York City, I think Amsterdam. And then from there to Nairobi. Something like that. I forget. But anyway, I've been doing all my research and just checking off the list of places I have to go. And what I'm doing is looking for the cheapest flights during what certain time of the year. And with Africa and Jamaica, I know it's going to be always be hot. But I'm trying to do like Ruby Jim said, go to London when it's hot and not cold. So and that'll be like next year sometime in the spring. Here it'll be in the spring, but it'll be summertime in London. So I'll be going through the Heathrow Airport. And I've already made contact with them, let them know that I will be traveling. And they're going to email me all the information I have to have. Because I had to do a paperwork from America. I had to renew my visa. And I still got to renew it again because American visas, we have to renew them every 3 months. It's not that much, about $15. I have my passport. I don't have to have shots for London, but I got to have a yellow fever before I can go to Kenya. And I got some more paperwork to do. But for London, I think I got about 3 more forms I got to fill out. I got one filled out, and I still got it in my email. I'm good. I'm good. I'm making plans, and I got plan A, plan B, plan C. And I plan to go to Jamaica for about 2 years. And the only reason I couldn't go because my mom was sick. But as soon as I got her straightened out, I hopped that plane. I went to Jamaica. And I was over there something like 8 days. So once I get situated, then I can go. I can go. But anyway, I'm going to get back to story time. And I'm glad you was able to come, Peace Boy. And I hope your family is doing well. And congratulations on your new video and your house. And your house is all, the walls are up. The roof is on top. You're doing good. Ian is almost complete with his house. He just tiled the veranda. He's getting ready to get his electricity cut on and his water. So he's almost done. I think by July, August, his house will be complete. And all he have to do is go through inspection. Then he can move in. He can actually go and live in his house. And he's right next to a school. And he's a college graduate. So you know he's going to end up probably teaching at that school. But he did tell me that he wants to come to London. He wants to visit the UK. He wants to travel a little bit. And then he's going to go home and settle down. But his cousin Evelyn is going to be traveling. She's got her passport and her visa. She's got a green card where she can go to other countries. So that's good. Sometimes it's kind of complicated when you're coming from America going to other countries, especially Africa, because they want to make sure you come back. They always say get a round trip. I can get a round trip and still stay. Hey, I can do whatever I choose once I get to Africa. When you're in Africa, you're free. You're free. And I can look back at an American and say, nah, boo-boo, you can't get me. I'm free. I'm in my homeland. All I got to do is find an income and survive. Find some fresh water and a roof over my head. And as many people as I know, I'll probably find me a little dirt house, a mud house, get me a well, get me an outside toilet and shower, grow me some vegetables, get me some chickens, go to the market and sell it every day. So I can have that's my hustle. Oh, I'll survive. Even in my age, I'll survive. I'll go to the chief of the village and say, look, I'm from America. I want to stay in Africa. I want to live, grow old, and die here. Can you please tell me what to do? Show me just how to survive. Think I won't? And I'm not going over there broke. I'll be able to survive at least 5 years. But anyway, that's another story time. And you know what? The reason why I'm saying things like that, because one day it's probably gonna happen. I want to grow old in Africa, y'all. I want to grow old in my homeland, where my ancestors are from. That's where my daddy's people is from. My mama's people, Guyana. I don't want to grow old over there because we've already gotten word that they're having some problems. Some parts of Guyana, they have wars between villages. They're fighting amongst each other. I don't want to live like that. And I know they're having problems in Pakistan. And I had some friends that tell me that part of India is at war with Pakistan. These countries has been friends for years. Who's causing this problem? We all know, don't we? Washington, D.C. Hi, Evelyn. We were just talking about you and finding Ian. I was just saying when he finished building his house, he wants to visit the UK. And I said, I know Evelyn going to travel with him. How are you? Happy Friday. I told you put up some more videos. This young lady plays soccer, y'all. This is Finding Ian's cousin. She takes care of all her siblings. She cooks. She looks after grandma and grandpa. And when Ian makes it back home to his village at the end of the day, he's had a long day. Evelyn is always there to greet him. How's your day? She's just like a wife, but she's his first cousin. She takes care of Ian, y'all, and I appreciate that. And I've met her. He has video and showed me her. He let me meet her. And I can't wait to just meet Evelyn, too. And you know I want to meet Grandma and Grandpa. And I want to go to Peace Boys Village. But when I get to Nairobi, Ian say he's going to show me around. He's going to show me how to go visit with Peace Boy. He's going to show me Nyabahansi, Ogora County. And it's another lady I want to go see in Nairobi. Some of the people live in Nairobi. But I want to go and visit Nyabahansi, the village. And I want to go visit Peace Boys refugee camp. Those are only two places I want to go. Except for Ian, I want to go see Grandma and Grandpa. And they're in King County. They're in Marawak, King County. That's not too far from Nyabahansi. I don't think. Because he usually get a bus. And it takes all day. So I think he said something like 8 hours from Nyabahansi to the village that Evelyn and Ian live in. Yeah. It's another little village. Well, you know, Kenya got a whole lot of villages and counties, so we can get the bus, the coach, to go from village to village. And so as long as I'm with them, they born and raised, I know I'll be fine. They'll show me around. And I don't care how hot it is. I'm going to have a hat and some water. I just want to see Kenya. And I know everybody's going to come and show me around. And I'll get to go see Mara's Villa. Congress Mom, and I want to see Uncle Mo. You know I got to go see Uncle Mo. Yeah, he's good-hearted. He's a good-hearted person. I heard he's a little mannish, but once I tell him, you can look, but don't touch, he won't. He's very respectable. He told me about 3 or 4 years ago that he's not that kind of a person. Uncle Mo calls me on my phone and talks to me, y'all. He's from Nyabahansi. Is he in Ogora County? Well, he's not far from Congressman in Mara, the villa. So he's in Nyabahansi too. But Uncle Mo is one of the ones that calls me. Sometimes Ian called me on my phone. Kingsley used to call me, literally call me through WhatsApp. They call me on my phone. We talk. And I had about, who else called me? I've talked to Philo the boy on the phone. And I've talked to Roby Girl. I've talked to them on the phone. Ningaracha, I've talked to him on the phone. You'd be surprised how many people I've talked to from Nairobi, Kenya. From Kenya, period, East Africa. And I can't think of anybody else that from other countries that has called me on the phone. We've talked, literally talked. Narok County. I've talked to a couple of people from Narok County. I think that's about it. East Africa representing. Okay. Yeah. East Africa is growing. Kenya is growing. They're showing videos here in America of East Africa, mostly Nairobi, and the counties around Nairobi. They said those people are building shops, hotels, stores, houses, hospitals, clinics, schools. They said East Africa is outdoing West Africa or South Africa. They said that things are really changing in East Africa. And they say if you want to go visit Africa, go to East Africa. And I was like, I already know. Y'all talk about Kenya. I already know. They say Kenya is 5 years ago is totally different today than it was 5 years ago. And I'm like, wow, I can't wait. And they said some parts of Liberia, they're building up, but Ghana looks almost like America. I gotta go to Ghana. I gotta go to Ghana. I have a couple of friends in Liberia, but I want to see East Africa, Kenya first. And then I think I want to go see Ghana. But my first choice is London. And then I'm going to Jamaica. I'm going to Jamaica this year, at the end of the year. I'm going to a party. I've been invited to a party. It's a private party at an Airbnb. And I've already been there before. So they're going to pick me up from the airport. Yeah, I'm planning that. And I've already let my supervisor know in October. I'll be out of the country for about a week. Round trip, I'll be back. I think that's it. So what is everybody plans for the weekend? What are you all going to do? I know it's getting late in Kenya. 3:30, 4:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. It's about 9:30 in Kenya. 10:30, 11:30. It's about 11:30 in India. Over here it's about 2:30. In London it's about 7:30 in London. In Nigeria. And over here where me and Eric is, it's only about 2:30. Almost. Not quite. It's just in the afternoon. But I know in London and Kenya it's later on, like 5:30, 7:30, 10:30 in probably other places. You'll be doing household work the weekend. Okay. Evelyn, you're going to hang out with Finding Ann, doing laundry early in the morning. Okay. Okay. He finally got the veranda done. He's tiling the bedrooms. He's almost finished with his house. I did laundry last weekend, so y'all go ahead on with that laundry. You got to get it done, though. Yeah. Housework, too. You got to get it done. Yeah, Evelyn going to be hanging out with Finding Ann. He'll be doing videos. I'll be watching. Yeah, it's best to get it done early in the morning. Hang it out so it'll dry. I wash my stuff in a machine. And then I take it to a facility and put it in these big dryers. Because our dryer doesn't work. But during the summer, I used to hang it out. And then kind of go over everything with an iron to make sure there were no bugs or ants. But I usually just take it to a machine and let it dry and then fold it up. I washed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday last week. I did a lot of laundry because I'm putting up my winter clothes and taking out all my summer, and I'm putting them outside in my little house. So once I move in, I'm good. When I come in here, it'll just be to stay with my mom till I go to work at night, and my niece will come in. So I'll be coming in probably around 7:30 and staying till 9:30. And then I'll be going to work because my niece will be here. But during the day, I'll be in my house. My mom will be here. She's fine. And then my sister says she'll be here sometimes during the day because I have a breathing problem. And this pollen here is horrible. It even gets in my room. And when I start choking, I can't breathe, I have to do this. And I have sinuses horrible. Where's my stuff? And the older I get, the worse it gets. Stuff floats in the air in this country. I have to use this. This for my throat. It helps me breathe, Evelyn. That's why I don't worry much about hot climates. I'll survive better in hot climates, but cold, I've had pneumonia twice. And where's my other one? I have another one. This one. This little doodad right here, and it goes up in my nostrils. And I do it every day so I can breathe. Everybody in my family goes through that. That's why I have this. Oh, I have all kinds of allergies. I even got allergies against certain type of men. If a man get too close to me, I'm sneezing. I start sneezing. I don't know if it's their cologne they're wearing or it's because they're just men, I guess. I don't know. But sometimes when I stand close to men, and I'm telling you the truth, I sneeze. You'll see when I come to Africa. If a man gets close to me and he has on a certain type of lotion or aftershave stuff, it'll make me sneeze. It's just I'm sensitive to that stuff. And you know men wear a lot of this aftershave stuff. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of allergies. You had pneumonia 3 weeks ago? Ooh. I know you were sick. Oh, I had it so bad, Evelyn, just a few months ago. Boo Jens remember, I was so sick. I stayed out of work about 5 days. You got injected by a doctor and I almost cried. I had to get a shot too. I had to get an antibiotic shot. And then I had to take antibiotics. Oh, wow. So Ian had pneumonia one time too. He got real sick last year, remember? He got real sick. I got sick this year. I had pneumonia about 5 years ago, and then I got it again. Because the place where I work at, it's always cold in there. Winter, spring, summer, fall, it can be -0 degrees here in America, and they have it cold in that place. And I'm walking around with my coat on, trying to give everybody their medicines. And I got sick this time. But see, sometimes I take showers and then get up and go to work. So for now, I'll take my shower when I come home. And before I go to work, I'll just kind of wash off, sponge off. But you know how sometimes you feel like you want to, after you've been asleep, you want to just get a fresh shower and then go to work? I can't do that no more. Because I almost died. The doctor told me if I would have waited about maybe another 72 hours, my lungs probably would have collapsed. Because I had fluid in my lungs. And he said, whatever you do, take your breathing medicine because you have bronchitis. And I said, okay. And he said, I had asthma. And I was born with that. Everybody in my family got asthma. I know them injections hurt. I hate needles. I hate needles. But they have to give you a antibiotic boost to work on that germ because pneumonia is a virus. I know I was. Ruby Jen, you remember I was so sick. I couldn't do nothing but lay here on this bed, and I was trying to do lives, and I was wiping my nose, and I was crying because I was feeling so bad. And Ruby Jen would say, just go lay down, hon. Just lay down. And I said, I need to get up and go to work. And then I told her I went to work. She said, you went to work? You need to go home. So when I got off from work that morning, I just let my supervisor see how sick I was. Then when I went to the doctor, he gave me a note. He said, no. You're going to take a week off to rest. And I slept, and I slept, and I slept. And I still tried to do some live streams, but I got so sick. And I kept saying to myself, something is wrong. I keep feeling like I'm dying. Finally, I went to the doctor, and they said, oh, you got pneumonia, and you walking around? Are you serious? So they say you don't play with pneumonia. It would take you out of here. It would just put you to sleep and you won't wake up. So anytime you feel like you got pneumonia, it's best to go to the doctor. First thing, your head clogs up. And then you got all this heavy stuff in your chest, this phlegm. And then you get these body aches and pains, your bones, your joints, your muscles, everything is so sore. And you just feel so bad. And every time you look around, you just want to cry. And you can't eat. You don't want nothing to drink. You just want to get up under the covers and just lay there. And that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want nothing. Nothing. And I did that for about 3 days. And finally, my sister and my mom said, you haven't eaten anything. You need to eat. So they was giving me broth. I didn't eat nothing for 3 days. And I had a bottle of water, and I would drink the water to wet my mouth. And that was it for 3 days because I had no appetite. And I was real hot with fever. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I just thank God that I made it through that. But Ruby James kept texting me, how you feeling? I said, I'm not feeling any better. Finally, I went to the doctor. Finally. Because I was trying to just use home remedies, but it wasn't working. I had to go to the doctor. With something like that, sometimes people don't realize how sick they are until they go to the doctor. And I feel bad for those that can't go. But still, try to find a clinic where they will work with you on a payment so you won't die. See a doctor if you think you are sick. And that goes for everybody, anybody. Anytime you don't feel good, please see a doctor. Don't wait till the last minute because it might be too late. Go see a doctor and try to stay healthy as long as you can. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Eat fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Get some sunshine. Smile, laugh, talk to people. Go for a walk maybe. Do a chat, YouTube chat, or just do videos. Set the phone down, your camera, and just go out there and walk around and do a dance, or just go do stuff. Plant some plants, flowers, take care of your animals, go for a walk and take your phone with you and do a video. Do something, stay active. Love yourself, love life, and love your God. You'll live a long time. We're all going to live forever anyway. And all of us on here, we are going to live to be 100. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're going to live to be 100 or longer. Yes, we are. And I believe that. And I believe that. And one day, Miss Ruby's going to be wealthy. And I'm going to travel the world. And when I see you, I'm saying, hey, how you doing? Here go a couple of thousands. Enjoy. And I believe that. Because I'm going to speak it into existence. Because that's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to do it. And I said when I was young, one of these days I'm going to go collect clothes and food. And I'm going to give it to people. And guess what? That's what I do on my days off. I go collect food for anybody that's donating food. I go collect clothes that's from anybody. Sometimes I go to what you call yard sales. I just get it, whatever's cheap. Fill my trunk up. And then I pick a family, a random family that I know they're not doing good. They get food, they get clothes. Then I go pick another one until my trunk is empty. And then I come home satisfied, tired, but I say, God, I thank you. I've done something for somebody today. I've helped my community. And I feel good about it. And I like doing stuff like that. I get a thrill, a enjoyment out of that. I've helped somebody, you know. And when you do stuff like that, the people, the way they look at you like, thank you so much, you know. I said, thank God, because he told me to do this. And sometimes when you see a stranger walking in and they got their hand out and they're begging, go ahead and give them a few dollars. You might even be entertaining a stranger or an angel and you don't even know it. Give it to them. I don't care if it's 50 cents. Give it to them. They're holding their hand out because they need it. Might be an angel. And just think everything you give that person, you're going to get it back. Double fold. It's better to give than to receive. And we're doing what God said do. Loving our neighbors. Giving out to the community. That's a good thing right there. That's my reward. That good feeling, that warm feeling I have inside after I've given away my last. Because I say, well, at least they're happy. And I'm happy knowing that they're happy. And when you see these people, they're like, that's the lady that gave us some food the other day. they say good things about you. And the kids run up to you and hold your hand, and the parents just look at them. Why they so on this lady? Because Miss Ruby gave them some candy the other day. Oh, I bought everybody ice cream off the ice cream truck the other day. That's why. But I tell them to be sure to let mommy know so she won't think you all taking anything from a stranger. Stranger danger. And remember, if it's a stranger, no, no, no. Don't stop. Don't talk to them. Scream. Blow your whistle. I give out whistles for kids to blow. I give out whistles, y'all. That's another thing I do. I give out whistles because I tell them to blow if a stranger's bothering them. Scream, kick, run to the crowd, and do whatever you can to stay away from that stranger. And if I hear somebody screaming over here in my house, oh, I'll get out that front door. And when I get out that front door, I'm packed. Don't make me shoot no tires out. Don't make me think you after some of these kids. Because all these kids in this community, they go to school. They don't play video games. I got them reading the Bibles. They tell me scriptures. And everybody gets ice cream and everybody gets candy. We got to raise, takes a community, a village to raise a child. Y'all know that. Y'all know the old saying, takes a village to raise a child. And see, people around here know that I'm a good mentor for kids. And that's where I want to be. That's the kind of life I want to live. It gives you some type of pleasure, you know. I think everybody's gone. It's going on 3 o'clock. And I'm just talking. But I'm enjoying myself and I'm having a good day. But I think I heard the front door. My mom is up. She had a late breakfast. I thought she was going to sleep for a while, but she's up. I think she wants to go sit outside. You know what, Ruby Gems? I'm going to go sit with her, and I need to go pick up some more stuff in my house. And what I'm going to do, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you'll be asleep. I don't want to come back at 5 because you'll be asleep. But you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the live now because I did talk to some people. I got 12 thumbs up. You'll be awake? Okay, good. I'm going to come back later on, about 4 or 5, and just do another hour. Let me go and check on Mom. I love you guys, and I'll be back probably about 4 or 5 if you all still be around. I know India won't. I know Evelyn, y'all be going to bed, but everybody else, I'll see you soon. I'm going to go check on Mom. I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my chat. And especially you, Princess Freya. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'll see everybody later. Bye now.